Monism does not obliterate pluralism, but pluralism doesn't turn monism into a chaos that tears it apart. If they can be experienced at once, it's a different form of consciousness than what we have. But we can prepare ourselves towards that. And we can have faith, Shraddha, that we have the power of creativity to experience that by yoga. Because ultimately, that is the bindu from which we've come. So I'd say, to endure complexity in our world. Our world is a world of tremendous complexity. That's what we are trying to run away from in our right-wing pursuit of simplicity. Let's have one leader and we'll obey that person. Okay. This is the ultimate, one of the ultimate, contradictions, battles of our world today. We're looking for these, simplifications down to the one that will deny radical pluralism. On the other hand, we have the other side that wants pluralism, but that becomes relativism. In other words, one eating another up. So can the two be experienced at once and not destroy each other? Not because they're on the same plane, but because it's a different form of consciousness. This becomes, in a way, the project of Sri Aurobindo as a yoga goal of becoming. And we can have faith in it and grow towards it if we are called to it.
Yes, thank you. I mean, this is amazing. I really enjoyed your compressing and summarizing Sri Aurobindo's work. It's quite the paradox to conceive of, as you were speaking, the one perhaps as the infinite, because the very idea of infinite versus the one at the level of the mind seems like a paradox. As you were saying, the one can almost seem like a simplification of the infinite.
Yeah. And all that we've talked actually is related to that. When we are talking about poesis as a gathering of the cosmos in the individual, how much of the cosmos can we gather? I mean, it's not a numerical thing. Again, it's a knowledge by identity. It's a sense of the one. And that's what is expressed. I mean, the greatness of a great poem is its cosmicity, is the fact that, the way in which it's put together opens up time and space for you, So that kind of coming into contact with the radically absolute one, that is also at the same time the radically plural infinity of being in which each thing is the whole.
Yeah, one thing that really touched me in as we were describing these is our tendency to avoid the tendency to simplify truth in something that this level of consciousness or this plane of consciousness will somehow be satisfied with. To me, it seems like the idea is to, or the purpose is actually to make a radical jump to another level, to increase the intensity perhaps of the paradox to a point that you can jump to the bindu, as you said.
Exactly.